Going. What's going on, chat? Hello, hello, all. Big things to talk about today. Let's see here. What do we have that was big today? Magic the Gathering, $1 billion value. Here we go. Cool. Got some neat thing to talk about today. How's everybody in chat doing today? Anything exciting going on? Our queue currently has about a 15-minute wait right now. We have something in the queue. If you would like to get any personals, link is in the chat for you. We've got 159 products, different price points, something for everyone. Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, MetaZoo, we got Upper Deck Marvel. What else do we got? Garbage Pail Kids. A lot of goodies for you. Check them out. Wednesday breaks have been listed as well. Friday personals, we do have our MetaZoo release. That'll be awesome. Who's excited for some ripping some packs? Our first thing up is going to be a Welcome to Wrath. Kind of excited about that. A little flesh and blood action right off the bat. Can't complain. OG set. Give it a couple more minutes, and then we'll start cranking these boxes out. All these personals done. Tag. That one's done. Boom. I don't think there's any big games on tonight. Well, what's going on, Sean? We have a nice little welcome to Wraith going on. The first break of the night. Just going to give it a couple more minutes, get some people on. Personals, if you would like, all night long. We got a lot of things to talk about tonight. Magic the Gathering had a big announcement. What's going on, Stefan? Right now, our queue is about 15 to 20 minutes at this point. If you'd like to get any personals in, here's your link in the chat. Check it out. All right, all right. Give it another minute, and then we'll start with this first break. How's everybody's night going? Anything exciting today? Anything exciting this weekend? Who's excited for MetaZoo Friday? I know there's some big games playing tonight too as well. Yankees playing right now. You have big Phillies versus Boston tonight. That would be exciting. And of course, the Lakers and Golden State. That's going to be a great game. Yes. What's going on, Chris? Good luck at all. All right, let's go ahead and get this first personal out and I'm going. Let's get it done. Yeah, Celtics gear. I mean, ooh, it should be a close game. We'll see how that game goes. We'll see how it progresses. Hello, everyone. This is Brent with Latent Gaming. Tonight, we'll be opening up 2 Flesh and Blood. Welcome to Wraith Unlimited Booster Box for Brody M. Let's go. Good luck. We want a Tunic. That's what we want. I do think the Celtics game will be a lot closer than the Golden State Lakers game, but, you know, we'll see. Right, first box. Let's get that Tunic. This is one of my favorite sets to actually draft out of all of the Flesh and Blood. Iconic, original, but it was just so well formatted. Such a good set. Scar for Scar. You got Savage. Snatch Blue. Great pitch card. Reckless Swing at a secret rare. There you go. There you go, the foil. I'm so used to looking at the back now because of Uprising. So did anybody see the news for Magic the Gathering today? Some interesting news. Flip Black. Barraging Beatdown, your foil. They had some interesting news hit Magic Play. Definitely something I want to talk about tonight. Sigil of Solace. Blessing. Iron Sun Response. Common foil. Yes, so there's a Magic the Gathering is now, based on the release of their financial standings, is now a billion-dollar company by itself. Magic the Gathering itself. Energy Potion Blue, good card. Good card. Savage Feast, Unmovable Blue. $1 billion. Magic the Gathering now. Subsidiary of Hasbro. Crazy to think. But there is a reasoning. And, you know, it does sound like an amazing achievement. It is a great achievement. It is also costly. We'll talk about that after this break. Ironrot Helm. Foil. You should see, and pretty much what it's going to come down to is over the course of 30 years, the amount of sets that have released has just been absurd. Blackout, Hurricane, at your secret. Here we go. Surge Strike, foil. It's interesting. $1 billion in just one subsidiary of Hasbro. It's crazy. Ooh, we got a Blood Rush Bellow at your Majestic. Nice little Brute card. Driving Blade foil common. Yeah, I mean that didn't really help, right? But that's the point. Like they keep creating sets and sets and sets and sets and secret layers and all these other special things. At some point, you dry out the Quick Black foil rare, the consumer. So there's only be so many times that people can shell out cash that it's just going to bite them. Eventually, it will. It'll catch up. Sigil, Steel Blade, Wounding Blow at your foil. There's a lot of people's opinions and articles. Star City Games has one. I think TCG already has an article up about it. Time Snap, Blue, good sideboard card. Staunch. It's just crazy how they are projecting one company as 1 billion. It just amazes me. As a card game being worth $1 billion. Sigil Solace yellow. Bluster Fist foil rare. Blessing. Secret Reckless Swing. There you go. Surging Strike at your foil spot. So how's everybody tonight? Doing anything special? Steel Blade, Bluster Fist, Savage Feast. After this, our queue is empty. If you'd like to get any personals, now's the time. Yeah, it's impressive. Like I said, it is amazing. It is impressive. But again, I do think head jab foil. I do think it's a little it's just gonna bite them in the long run. And you'll see when after this box, after this break, I'll show you the image that was published with it, and it's just crazy. Raging Onslaught your foil. There's definitely a lot of articles out about it. A lot of different opinions. Overpower, disable, Steelblade Shunt, blue foil. It's your rare. Go to Bravo on the backside. Overpower again. Tome of Endel. That's a hit. That's a big hit for this box. Super playable. I'm like drawing 2 cards. Sink Below foil. Blue. Sink red. Potion of Strength. Savage. Sharpened Steel foil. Still look for that tunic. Still looking for the tunic. Blackout Kick red. Blessing of the Deliverance blue foil. Breakneck, Flick Black, Stroke, common foil. A couple more packs in this box left. No, but they can if you request it. Then we will do it. How about Sand Sketch Plan? What's going on, Lane? That was a quick drive home. Raging foil common. No problem. We'll have it all shipped out for you. No problem. It's definitely a great set. I also have your sealed as well. Barraging Beatdown blue. Bluster Fist. Potion of Strength foil rare. Staunch Response. Great Guardian card. Disable. Driving Blade at your common foil. Last pack of this box. Have a good night. Savage Feast. Cranial Crush. Secret. Here we go. Scour Foil. Let me go ahead and put a link in the chat for anybody who would like to get any of their personals. Here you go. Last box. Currently after this, our queue is empty. If you would like any personals, go ahead and grab one. 159 different options, different price points. Our breaks for Wednesday are also listed as well. Personals on Friday. MetaZoo Seance coming out. Get your copies then. We're doing boosters, spell books, release decks. Check it out. They'll be listed on Friday. Steelblade Shunt, Fluster. Let's get that tunic. That's what we want. I mean, we'll take any legendary, but we want the tunic, right? Staunch, Warriors, Crush Confidence, Foil Common. Favorite Magic set that we currently have? Good question. Definitely one of the boxes we don't have listed right now. But I do like War of the Spark. Do like the whole mechanic of that. Barraging, Breakneck, Refractor Bolters. There you go. Nice little commoner card. War of the Spark is really good. Just because it's the first set that they introduced the static ability on Planeswalkers. So Planeswalkers are such a premium. Great draft set. Overpower, disable, emerging power at your common foil. I don't know if you were in chat when you talked about Lane, but what is your thoughts on a company going to be valued at $1 billion? Magic the Gathering, subsidiary of Hasbro, worth $1 billion. How about a second tome? There we go. Majestic. Super playable card. Nothing like drawing two. Drawing two cards is so relevant in this game. Demolition Crew, foil common. I mean, you can't compare it to some things like Sports Side, where the value of those cards is just 10 times the amount. But Potion, Savage Feast, Breaking Scales at your common foil. It's absurd to think that one company, 30 years, $1 billion, trading card game. Blackout Kick, disable. Showtime, foil, secret. There we go. That's a big hit. That's a big hit. I like the artwork in this one. Again, our queue is empty after this. If you like any personals, the link is in the chat. 159 different options. Yes, it definitely does. How about a Breakneck Yellow, Flack Blue, Rising Knee Thrust, Common Foil? Exactly. It definitely shows how big it is. The popularity for Magic has been there. Super playable. How they got there is the concern, though. That's my concern. Fluster Fist, Sand Sketch Plan at your secret. Nimblism Blue foil common. Barraging Beatdown again. Fluster, disable, rare foil. Come on, come on. How's everybody night in chat doing? Anything exciting going on? Anybody having tacos? It is Taco Tuesday. Staunch, disable. Definitely having me some tacos on the way home. If I had a taco costume, I would definitely wear it. Savage, Cranial Crush, Secret. Slog, foil, and blue, common. Halfway through the box, let's go. We want the tunic. Snatch yellow, sigil, emerging power, common, foil. I mean, that counts. Breakfast tacos do count. Blessing, Flick Flag, Overpower. I tried ice cream tacos for the first time last week when I went on my cruise. Never had it before. Interesting. Totally works. Bluster, Iron Song. There you go. Termination at your secret. Let's give something dominate and go again. Head jab foil. Breakfast tacos, man. That sounds really good. Use sausage, bacon, turkey. Overpower, Flick Black, Rising Knee at your common foil. A couple more packs to go. Again, our queue is empty after this. If you would like any personals, now is your time. First one in will be first ripped. Warrior, Steel Blade, Bluster Fist, Rare Foil. We also have our group breaks listed for Wednesday. Sweet new things. Our new one, 10 ETB mixer, 10 spots. Should be pretty sweet. Friday we have personals. Warrior, Staunch, and we have a new set of MetaZoo coming out on Friday as well. Seance. Check it out. Should be fun. Some number cards. Go chasing for that. Spinal Crush. Majestic. Guardian. Breakneck. And Cartilage Crush Common Foil. Let's see. What do we get? What do we get? We want a tunic. Sigil. Overpower. 4 packs to go. Let's go. Give us something good. Time Snap Potion. Great card for sideboards. How about Lord of the Wind? That's a great Majestic for Ninja. The Katsu specialization going on. Works well with combo decks. Awakening. 3 packs to go. Energy Potion, Snatch Red. Briar loves that card. Block, foil common. I know we have to. We want something big. 2 packs. Let's go. We'll slow it down. It'll give it to us. Breakneck. Warriors. Hope Merchant Hood. Great card on your foil for your commoner decks. Can't complain about that one. Last pack Magic. Let's go. Tunic, please. Tunic, tunic, tunic. Let's try not to damage it just in case we get the tunic. Snapdragon. Overpower. Last ditch effort at your secret. Oh, shee. Oh, shoosh. We got something good behind this. I saw it. I saw it. Boom! Fendel Spring Tunic. Boom! That's what we wanted to see. Last pack Magic. Boom! There we go. What a hit. What a hit. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Uncap this. Yes! Congratulations, Brody! Last pack in the 2 boxes. What a hit! Congratulations. We will get that well protected for you. That'll do it. Thank you so much. Tunic at the end. Who could have thought? Starting off fire early. Also get that vault for you as well. Man, that's actually my first Tunic I've ever ripped. I just bought my, when I play, I just bought mine. That's crazy. Feels good. Feels good. Our queue is open. If anybody would like any personals, link will be in your chat. Check it out. 159 different options right now. Again, also our group breaks are listed for Wednesday. Friday's seance, so prepare for that. Chase the numbered cards. Can't believe we hit that Tunic. Last pack. Go for that. Brody. Yeah, perfect. Let's go ahead and upload that video. That bad boy out there. Wow, what a hit. What a hit. Perfect. Video's been loaded. I do have the hot hands tonight for sure. Same thing last night. I started pretty hot yesterday as well. Again, our queue is empty. If you would like any personals tonight, go ahead and grab. The link is in chat. All right, what were we talking about beforehand? Oh, yes. Let me drop this so you guys can see what we were talking about. All right. Let me see. You can see over like the course of this third year, this scale has been pretty consistent. It's starting to get a little more crazier in 2018. And then you have 48 plus sets in addition to all of these. Think of how many sets. That's almost triple, if not 4x the amount of a lot of other years. So no wonder they hit $1 billion on all these extra online only exclusive sets, secret lair sets, legal standard sets. It's crazy to think how many are they're just releasing product. So this saturation on the market It's just going to dry up eventually when consumers are just not going to pay for it. It was a smart move to make the $1 billion, especially with the $1,000 box coming up. But how long can that sustain to maintain that $1 billion market? I just don't know. Again, this has to relate to the Magic the Gathering now being worth $1 billion valuation. Crazy to think. So, last pack. Magic. Welcome to Wraith. Second box. Last one. Tunic. Boom. Tunic. Right off the start. Yeah, the secret layers have been on point. They've grown and evolved over the years, and I really think they are starting to really just explode this year alone. However, again, you now have Transformers coming in, and you have all these other. How long can that last? How many more other markets can they tap? Not sure. And again, how long are the consumers going to want to keep paying and shelling out that much money for secret layers? I mean, Commander does drive the price, so as long as Commander players keep paying, obviously they will they'll keep making them. So it's interesting. It'll be see how far it goes, how long they can maintain it. Again, our queue is empty. If you would like any personals, go ahead and snap them out. 159 different choices right now, different price points: Magic, Pokemon, Flesh and Blood, MetaZoo, Garbage Pail, Star Wars. You name it, we have it right now. Exactly. I mean, exactly. So, but again, at what point do we reach where they don't have any other cash grabs? Like Lord of the Rings might be an addition, but how far will they be able to get the licenses for that? And then you have the whole Disney card game coming out next year. It'll be an interesting dynamic, especially since they are, based on how they set it, allowed to use Disney characters or any other franchises in which they own. So technically Star Wars could be involved into Disney's new game. Star Wars is big money. Also, you have ESPN under their umbrella, so will we bring sports to TCGs? Interesting. It's a conversation for later, for sure. But if I would have to like pick a set, that'd be a good question, chat. I know we talked about it a couple times. So if you did another, would you like an additional League of Legends set in Magic, or would you like something new? I personally would probably like, I don't know, like a Planet of the Apes appearance would be pretty sweet. I think that'd be a good one. Star Wars would be pretty sweet, but, you know, licensing with Disney is pretty hard. Perfect. We do have one order in. Let's see if it's a Rip It. Yes, we do. What do we got? Sword and Shield built in battle boxes. All right, let me go ahead and grab that. I'll be right back. It has to, right? Because League of Legends just... it's not going anywhere anytime soon. It has too much of a following. See, I think what they should do with that would be more or less, instead of like a secret lair, do it as like a commander deck like they did with Warhammer. I think that would be a great way to like just really hit that money. All right. After this, our queue is about 10 minutes. If you like any personals, again, here you go. Link will be in your chat for you. Check it out. 159 different options. Hello, everyone. You guys forgot dances. I forgot to turn them off. We'll watch them. Everybody likes a little crab. Hello, everyone. This is Brent with Leighton Gaming. We are opening up 2 Pokemon Sword and Shield Lost Origin build and battle boxes for Vincent. Good luck. Let's go. Nice. That's a hard one to hit. I'm actually impressed by that. I haven't seen that one. I know I didn't turn the crabs off, but everybody likes a good crab dance, so I'll leave it on. We have the Comfy as your promo stamp. Very nice. 4 packs. I can't believe we got to do a crab dance first off, like first thing today. Tunic action earlier. Such a big hit. Let's see if we can get another one. Mudra reverse and Gengar hollow. What's going on, Aaron? Doing great. Pretty pumped up. Had a great first break. Hopefully it leads for the rest of the night. Some major hits. We talked about a couple announcements with Magic. Maghargo. You missed my crab dance earlier. Oh, we talked about Taco Tuesdays. How about a Garrettini V-Star? There you go. Exactly. It is definitely that one. The alt art is definitely the highest one. Good hit for this, though. We'll take it. We'll take the V-Stars all day. How about a Radiant Steelix? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And a Zoroark V? I think I said that right. Magic the Gathering is now estimated at $1 billion. 1 billion. That's with a B. Oh, so if I was probably 10 years younger, I would say spaghetti for sure. But now that I'm older, definitely taco. Finian at your promo. Definitely love me Taco Tuesday over everything. I could have tacos every night. 4 packs, let's go. Exactly, taco. Well, okay, okay, question for the chat. Is there another day of the week, Kamala Churhalo? How about Eridos? Is there another day of the week, such as like Thirsty Thursday, Taco Tuesday? Is there another day of the week that you designate for food? I could eat Taco Tuesday every day. Gumi reverse, superior. Pizza on Fridays. It's almost like Big Bang Theory, almost, right? Like Sheldon just has everybody on a on a schedule. How about an Aerodactyl V-Star? Nice hit. We'll take it. Tuesday's big. All right. Wednesday, then Friday between pizza and Chinese. See, yeah, that's nice. Me and Rebecca have been on. I think usually it was either Wednesday or Thursday for a long time. It was just Chinese food. We've kind of since got off that. Kingdra Hollow. That'll do it for us. Thank you so much, Vincent. We appreciate everything. Nice big hits. Aerodactyl, Garatina. I know growing up, my mom, we would always eat steak on Friday, but that was about it. That was pretty much it. Hot holidays. Interesting. Exactly. Those were definitely solid building battles. Can't complain about those hits. Hot holidays. I actually like the way that sounds. That's interesting. I take that back. We used to do pizza every Christmas Eve. That was our tradition. Christmas Eve pizza. And that purely started because there was nothing else open on Christmas Eve when we were in Germany. And that was the only thing open. So it just stuck. It just stuck. All right. Link is in the chat if you guys would like any personals. There's nothing in the queue at this time. Go ahead and check it out. 159 different options. Wednesday breaks are listed as well. Personals on Friday for the new MetaZoo release coming Seance. Should be fun. Chase those numbered cards. Go ahead and get that video uploaded for you, Vincent. Hotpot is very good, Sean. You should look into it. It's definitely one of those things, though, I enjoy doing with other people and not by myself. I like to do it with multiple people. You can make it hot, spicy. You can make it like Thai flavor if you really wanted to. No, I have not seen that. Video's been posted for you guys. Yeah, you have to sit, you have to wait, you have to cook. Same thing with like Korean barbecue when you like do it at your own table. It's the same concept. Especially you get to spend time with those you enjoy. Deshaun Jackson, no way. There's no way that happened. No way. Wow. Tonight's basketball game should be interesting. 76ers versus Boston. You have LeBron versus Golden State. Woo, some big games tonight. Big games tonight. Exactly. It's not a name that I thought was still playing, to be honest. So they signed him to the practice squad. Interesting. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Boom, boom. What we got that came in? Ooh, an ETB box. All right, let me go ahead and grab that for you. All right. Go ahead and drop the link in the chat if you might like any more personals. I'm about to go to the back to get one ETB. I'll be right back. After that, we have about a 15-minute wait. If you like any personals, here's your link. 159 options. All right, chat, be right back. All right, back. I am back. Let's go ahead and get this done. Sweet. Let's go. Hello, everyone. This is Brent with Latent Gaming. We're here to open up one Pokemon Lost Origin ETB for Vincent. Good luck. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This trash can a little bit closer. Workspace. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good luck. First pack. Get that alt art. Celia, Zorark, V. Nice. I like the artwork in this. Almost like a fighting Pokemon rather than a colorless. You got Comfy at your rare spots. Sudowoodo. What do we got? Porygon Z, Electros. Again, our queue is empty after this if you like any personals. Wednesday breaks are listed. Kingdra Hollow. 4 packs to go. Heat it up. Let's get a V-Star. Let's get an alt. 4C. Aerodactyl V. Parasect Reverse. 2 packs. Let's go, let's go. Wurmple Arcane. How about a Misty Fortune Sisters Trainer Rainbow? There we go. We'll take that one. Miss Fortune Sisters. Nice. Last pack. Let's go. Box Disaster. Porygon Z. And that'll do it for us. Thank you so much, Vincent. We appreciate everything. That is a nice card. Have those well protected for you. No problem. I appreciate everything. I enjoy ripping that stuff. I like to increase my Pokemon knowledge. Should have saw me when I first started ripping Pokemon. It was brutal. It was brutal. Quite funny. Our queue is empty. If you would like any personals, go ahead and check out the link. 159 different options, different price points. Magic, MetaZoo, we got Magic, MetaZoo, Pokemon, Japanese, Weiss Schwartz, Marvel. Uh, what else do we got? Flesh and Blood. I believe we have one Final Fantasy, Garbage Pail Kids. Um, Pretty much. I like Magic. I'm very versed in Magic, very versed in Flesh and Blood. Trying to really get into Pokemon. Been playing a lot online, trying to figure it out. My background is mostly in Magic the Gathering. Had great success, deep runs in tournaments. Definitely a tournament grinder. All right, Taco Tuesday today. Who else is having tacos? Definitely a good set though, regardless of whether it was the OG Kamigawa or the last one. Super good set. Super good set. I'm looking for this next set, Brothers. Looks like it could be pretty good. Brothers War seems. I'm not really liking the whole infusion of the Transformers, but I think the set overall looks pretty good. But Kamigawa Neon Dynasty was really good. There's a lot of good value cards in that, especially the Fable Mirror Breaker. Hands down, one of the best cards to come out of there. Do feel like that card's going to get banned very rarely, very soon, to be honest, in a lot of formats, especially Pioneer. I think it's just too good in Standard. Saga is causing way too many problems. I also think the channel lands were pretty good addition to a lot of different formats as well. If you don't have them, definitely pick them up before they go up. They're only going to go up. The fact that you can't counter their abilities, unless you have something like I don't know, what is it? Wow, I can't think what it's called. Something that would counter an actual ability instead of countering a spell. Stifle. That's the word. That's the card I was looking for. If you had Stifle, you could stifle it, but that's about it. Again, our queue is empty. If you like anything, go ahead and check the link in the chat. Wednesday breaks are also listed with Caleb. We have a sweet 10 ETB mixer at the end of the night on Wednesday. Friday, we have personals with Caleb as well. The new set MetaZoo Seance releases this Friday. Check it out. Search for those numbered cards. Super collectible, super playable. What's everybody doing in chat tonight? Anything exciting? Watching games? Playing any games on your computers? Anything exciting? And our queue is open if anybody would like any personals tonight. NBA, nice. Yes, there's gonna be some sweet games going on tonight. I don't know how the Lakers and Golden State are gonna do tonight. Be an interesting game to watch and follow. I mean, it's one of the late games though, so it's not gonna start till like 10, 11 o'clock at night. But I'm pretty excited to watch it. Get the recap of it. While we're waiting for some more personals to come in, let's look at some of our PSA subs that we might decide to send in. I don't know if we are going to yet, but maybe we'll look at them. Again, the link for any personals right here. Exactly. I mean, anytime it's LeBron versus the Golden State, it's always been pretty controversial in some state. Pikachu, nice. Watching some Pokemon. So let's look at some of these cards while we're waiting. A lot of times I usually just tape the game and just watch it the next day. Not gonna lie. Some of the cards that we're thinking about submitting to PSA. Not sure if we're going to yet. Considerations. Nice little Pamela. A couple Mothmans. While we're waiting for any personals to come in. As soon as the personal come in, though, we will stop looking at some of these PSA sub cards we're thinking about. A lot of neutralities. Charizard V action. Some of these look pretty nice. Ooh, that's a nice one. This little Radiant Charizard action. Arceus. Again, the queue is empty. If you would like any personals, check the link in the chat. Right now, we're just looking at some cards that might go to our PSA sub. We don't know yet. Still have to look them over. Just showing you some of the process we go through while looking. Shining Charizard. I likes the little Pikachu. So cute. Are you guys more excited to watch the Celtics game or the Lakers Golden State game? I think the Celtics might pull that one out on theirs. But the Golden State will shut down the Lakers. More Celebies, Umbreons. So we have a lot of repeating cards. Probably just trying to find whichever one the better one is. About a Giratini. Exactly. These are ones that we either bought at shows or things of that nature. Pretty much, I think it's mostly ones we bought at shows. Bought from collections. cards we're considering going. Some retro cards, vintage. Some of them look pretty well. They might actually be sent to sub. Might be an option. I'll have to really look at them carefully. Again, our queue is empty. If you would like any personals, go ahead and check it out. 159 different options currently right now. Different price points. We have our Wednesday breaks listed with Caleb. Have a lot of options, different TCGs to choose from. Friday, we have personals with Caleb as well. That's a neat one. Interesting. We do have MetaZoo coming out this Friday. Seance, the newest set. Chase those numbered cards. Do I see any map? I really don't. But we'll do this. While we're waiting, I'll do something special for you guys. So, like I said, I like to play games, but I like to play them very competitively. So, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I think about when like player versus collector. Let me just clear this pack a little bit more. So we're going to head and open up this pack while we're waiting for anybody. If a personal comes in, we will stop immediately. Again, personals. Here's your link in your chat if you would like one. Right now, we're going to do this sweet new thing I'm going to start to do. We're going to open up a pack at a time, talk about the picks, so you understand the concept of a player versus collector. Let me go ahead and show this for you. Ooh, you got one more ETB. Let's check it out. Haven't seen it come in. Why did we get an email? Oh, yep, it did just come in. Perfect. Let me go ahead and get that, then we'll come back to this. One ETB, let's go. Be right back, guys. Brought an extra one just in case. Go ahead and get this going. Sweet. Hello everyone, this is Brent with Latent Gaming. We are here to open up one Pokemon Lost Origin ETB for Vincent. We're chasing for the alt. Good luck. After this ETB, this will probably be about 5 minutes. Queue is empty. If you like any personals, go ahead and check the link in the chat. Wednesday breaks are also there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Let's go. Get that alt. Learn some Pokemon. Electrike, Murkrow, Shuppet, Roserade, Reverse, Spiritomb. Let's go, let's go. A little bit of Lost Origin action. Ligor. Ooh, I see a card. Swanna. How about a dark patch? Nice. Trainer. Gold. Nice hit. Nice hit. Everybody likes gold. We're always going for gold. How about a boss's orders on your trainer? Take this one as well. Little trainer gallery. Magnetric. Nice little solid ETB so far. Those gold, I do like the gold out of Pokemon over a lot of these other TCG players. I like that they have this gold mechanic. Gengar Reverse, Pyroar, Hollow. It does look sick. Not gonna lie. Looks really good. Goes great with blue. We'll have that well protected for you. Last year, how about a Gudra V-Star? It's a great ETB. Nice hits. 3 more packs to go. Can it get better? Can it get better? Urzu, Parasect, 2 packs. Slugma, Arc Phone. How about a Berserker V? Last pack. Get that last pack magic. We had it earlier with the Tunic. Rhyhorn Reverse and Gyarados. And that'll do it for us. Thank you so much, Vincent. We appreciate everything. That's a great hit. Great gold pickup. We love gold. We love gold. We'll have all that well protected for you. That was definitely a great ETB. Good hits for that. That's a lot of hits. That's what I like about those ETBs and battle boxes. You just don't know. They're not like a box at all. You could have anything and everything in those. Again, our queue is open right now. If you would like any personals, go ahead and check the link in the chat. It'll be ripped right away. Go ahead and upload that video for you. All right, video has been posted for you. Again, link in the chat for you if you would like to order any personals tonight. Again, Wednesday group breaks have been listed for Caleb. And Friday personals, we have MetaZoo coming back with a new set, Seance. Chase those numbered cards. While we wait for any more personals to come in, as soon as they come in, they will rip. But let's look at a pack in the eyes of a player versus a collector. Let's go ahead and do that now. So I'm going to open up one unlimited Tales of Aria. We're going to open this up, get a good view what we think our pack 1 pick 1 is, the minds of how we read these packs in terms of like a tournament setting. So we have Ball Lightning, one of the better 0-drop go again lightning cards you can get. So you had the heroes Lexi, and you had Briar that could run this easily, and as a card to fuse with. So very high pick. But unfortunately, this is probably one of the better picks that you could. It puts you easily into Briar or the bad boy himself. I can't think of his name. The Guardian. Just the fact that you can get a card from your graveyard to your hand. Such a good card. Electrify was really good. So it looks like right now, based on Sotomar is good for pitching for Guardian. Summerwood's good. So our rares, not the best. We don't have any mythics. Most of your decks in this set are going to be your common and your rares. There's nothing that really blows away, so we're not even going to really look at those right now. Plume is probably in the top pick. One of the better equipment, and it's hard to get equipment later in the packs because everybody's fighting for them. 8 people per table, so you really gotta do that. If you're in Ranger at this point, you definitely like this card. The red Overflex, very good to +4 at any point in time. But unfortunately, I don't like, that's a token, we'll take it out. I don't like picking a class specific right off the bat, but it is one of the better ones. So we definitely will move that to the back. We also have to keep track of how many Ranger cards, how many Guardian cards, how many Runeblade cards are in the pack in case they come back around. So we do got to keep that in mind as well. Buzzbolt, pretty good for Lexi with the pitch, but definitely not where we want to be. There's not many other arrows in the pack. So we definitely don't want to pick a Ranger card for the simple fact that if we pick a Ranger card in this pack, there's only 2, and we pass this pack, we pretty much just signaled that we are Ranger. And that could hurt us on pack 2 and later on in the picks. So we don't want to do that. We want to stay open. So it's definitely going to be an Earth card and or some type of Earth Lightning Elemental card. Don't like to go in class. There's nothing really super broken that we want to take. And I think it would just have to be this Earth card. Equipment's hard to get. Allows us to get into 2 heroes. It's a safe pick, and it keeps us open for the rest of the draft. I think this is definitely the pick. Consideration though, Ball Lightning, super good. Puts you in Briar. Briar was the best draft deck to play. More people, 4 or 5 people could play it at the same table. So it's definitely one of the high picks. Electrify is up there too because you can draw a card. I do like Entwine North, not as much though. Other than that, it's definitely it's probably Ball Lightning if I didn't have to pick any other ones. So hopefully that gave you some insight. This is also a very good instant if we were in Earth, which Earth and Lightning do make Briar, so that is also a good pick. It's a safe pick. It's also a fuse card. Hopefully that gives you a mindset of how we look at drafts, how I look at drafts as a player. Cards don't really mean value to me too much as a player versus a collector, but definitely a way we evaluate packs, because you would pick one, pass, and then you would get the next pack, and then you have to look. If I take the equipment, I pretty much have signaled that I'm open, and I'm more likely to get better cards. So definitely the safe pick. Probably start doing that once or twice a stream just to spice it up and change. Again, our queue is empty. If you would like any personals tonight, go ahead and check out our link in the chat. 159 different options currently. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that take. Mm. What else can we look at today? 10 most expensive Galaxy foil cards from Infinity. Great set right now, Infinity. Cards look beautiful. The lands look beautiful. I bet you most of them are going to be the lands. Paradise Lost, Galaxy foil. That looks pretty sweet. The basic lands, of course. Space Basics. Definitely a card. Commander players love them. Space Bellerin. Everybody likes a little Jace. The Comet Pup, of course. Saw in half. Interesting. Steam Mints. Yeah, I'm getting there. I think the number one is definitely the Shocklands. Has to be. All Shocklands are the number one Galaxy. I mean, all of them are super expensive. The non-foils by themselves are $25 to $50 to $60. Even the Temple Garden. You can't beat the Galaxy ones. They're so beautiful. Multi swirls on them. So good. If you missed it, Ben, we opened up a Tales of Aria pack, looked over it as like a player versus a collector, how we would draft the pack. Very interesting. You should go back and watch it. The mindset of how I draft, especially Tales of Aria, where it was very centric around Briar. I know you started playing Flesh and Blood. It might help you out. Again, our queue is empty. If anybody would like any personals, go ahead and check the link in the chat. First one in will be first ripped. We have hit some spice tonight. Last pack, Tunic. Welcome to Wraith. We got that. That was beautiful. Brody definitely plus hard on that box. Of course, we can also talk about Magic the Gathering, now worth $1 billion. B as in billion. Yeah, Aaron, there is a complete, I mean, a lot of your Pro Tours, Nationals, there is a draft portion, just like the Pro Tour Magic. Fab is actually very good about draft. The Fab itself, the boxes are designed specifically to draft. They're well balanced. You're not going to have an overload of so many specific cards. It makes a very fun environment where you know there's going to be a set number of each hero almost. Yes, definitely talking about draft. Fab is definitely, I think, harder to draft because there's less. You have to have a hero centric draft. And a lot of these drafts, there's like 3 heroes, 4 heroes. So you have to draft around that concept that you are a hero of a specific class. And then you have to then also incorporate generics. And you have to know, well, if we're on pack 2 or passing the other direction, I know they are this hero. And so you might have to play into cutting that card if you're passing it, or your equipment. You can only play with equipment that is in the packs. So you kind of have to put equipment at a higher rate with certain heroes. So it's definitely more complexity than Magic, where it's more of creature or color centric, aggro versus mid range. So it's definitely, I think it's harder. I like both, but they do draft kind of differently. Same mechanics, though. Again, the link is in the chat if you would like any personals tonight. 159 different options. First one in will be first ripped. Group breaks are listed for Wednesday with Caleb. We got some sweet new additions. Friday, we have the next MetaZoo release called Seance. Chase those numbered cards. Super collectible. Very interesting. How's everybody doing in chat tonight? Anybody have any Taco Tuesday? See any exciting news they want to talk about? We can talk about the billion-dollar Magic industry. We can talk about sports. You have some sweet Lakers versus Golden State action going on tonight. 76ers versus Boston. I am down to talk about anything. I'm opening to ripping anything. Let's do something. Let's enjoy. Let's enjoy the night together. How do you stop control decks? In which game, Magic or Fab? Because it's completely different. That's a good question. That's a long conversation. We can talk about it for days. Magic. All right. What are you playing? Are you playing aggro, mid range? Playing Commander, Standard, Modern, Pioneer, Legacy? So you're playing mid range. All right. So that's a tricky. Commander's even more trickier. Because you got to worry about the table, for one. If you're playing one-on-one Commander, it's different. But in general, the mid-range matchup against control, it's one of those things where you just have to continually put a threat until it sticks. And or you wait. You just physically wait until you can do double spells or something of that nature, or something backbreaking, like exiling their hand or something of that nature. It's a very tricky push and shove, but you do have to be somewhat of the aggressor. You got to kind of almost do like, a lot of the times you have to lead with a spell that's a very good one that they have to immediately answer, followed up by a back-breaking card, like a Planeswalker, a Nicobolas, something that will take away their hand, like a Lily on the Veil plus the ability, or a Nicobolas that'll make them have to exile a card out of their hand or on a permanent. But you have to lead it. So that matchup really dictates land drops. You want to be the person who doesn't miss their land drop. You miss a land drop in those matches, and it's very, very hard to win. You want to be the threat and like a 4-player. I mean, it really depends. If you're playing competitive, everybody's a threat. If you're playing like casual, I mean, play fun, but at some point when you start putting cards like Scarab God out, you're just automatically a threat. High value cards like Scarab God level, you're just a threat automatically. Sliver players, threat on the table automatically. Depends on the commander, honestly. If you're playing combo centric, threat at the table. Again, our queue is empty if you would like any personals tonight. First one on will be first ripped. We do have our group breaks for Wednesday as well. Exactly. There's just some cards that are just straight threats that the table has to deal with immediately, or it just takes over the game. The fact that like Xanthar allows you to play your opponent's spells also. Now you get to play their deck. It's one of those cards where it's fun, but it's not fun. If you know what I'm saying. It's all about how fun you want to play. Now, if you were talking about like Pioneer and you're playing mid range, kind of different because you have the sideboard games. Arc draft is probably one of the harder drafts for the fact that it's very much revolving around arcane damage. And if you are going to do it, just go ahead and draft Viscerai, and then just know that you're going in there going, I'm drafting Viscerai from the start. No other choice. You just pick the spot and you just start drafting that. It literally comes around to who has more arcane damage, and unfortunately, it's just every Viscerai hero. That draft is very hard to play. I think Kano's kind of another one that's up there, but yeah, Azalea, not that good. Dash, very good in CC and Blitz, very bad in draft. Yeah, Arcane Rising is definitely one of my favorite sets. I think it has the most value. It's so hard to find the cases and boxes. So good. Delver is this sweet spot where it's more of how you build Delver, especially Legacy Delver. You can be an aggressive Delver strategy with cards like Stifle and, of course, your Ponder, Brainstorm, Lightning Bolt. But if you start going into Fork Bolts or like other Lightning Bolt effects and running like cheaper heroes like Young Pyromancer, then so you can get your tokens on top of that, and you're more of an aggressive strategy, then you're aggressive. Dazes, Force of Wills, Force of Negations. You're essentially just playing a threat, playing a second threat, countering, reacting with lightning spells against opposing creatures, and you're just bored, sweep little guys just like tapping and going. However, you can play Nice Sean. That's a great value. Wow, that is a great value. Crucible for $70. That's a steal. So Delver can also be a mid-range strategy if you run cards in Legacy like True Name Nemesis, which is a 3-drop. 3-drop is a pretty expensive card in Delver strategies. It's a blue card to pitch with Force, Will, Force Negation, but at the same time, it's a more powerful card. If it resolves, I get to name my opponent and he can never target it. He can board wipe it, but that's about it. Protection from the whole opponent. So True Name Nemesis is a way to go. Brazen Borrower, where you can use the bounce mechanic and then venture into casting a flash creature. So that's like a mid-range style as well. Delver is a very unique plug and go type of deck. It's really a playstyle dependency. Definitely keep that in mind. I can't believe you got a box for $70. It's a good deal. I mean, TCG has them. I just don't like. I don't trust TCG. I feel like the TCG boxes are always those ones where like they've opened up the case, they got the hit legendary, they keep the one box and go, cool, I'm gonna sell it. I feel like that's what a lot of people do on these TCG player accounts. I've never had good luck with buying single boxes on TCG. But yeah, Delver is definitely a great strategy if you're ever going to play Legacy. You also have the new edition of Murktide Region. I forgot that one. That's a big strategy right now. It's more of a mid range. It is double blue. So it just really depends on what you want. But it also requires you to have 4 volcanic islands. And that is not a cheap card. That'll roll you back about $3,200, $3,300. Yeah, they're probably just trying to unload it for sure. You're still a possibility of good hits though. Murktide is a great card, which I do not like it in modern or yeah, modern. I think it is too good in modern. Too good in modern. In Legacy, it's fine. I mean, I feel like a lot of Sean, I just feel like anybody that does that, like these online sales, when they sell one box, it's the fact of like, especially on eBay, they did the exact same thing. They open up a case, they open a box. Ooh, the first box is a legendary. Cool. The rest of the 3 boxes, I'm going to sell off at a cheapest rate. Cheapest is 70. I'll do 68. I feel like that happens so often. I don't like risking it personally. With Flesh and Blood, let me rephrase that. Other TCGs not as much of an issue, but for sure, almost one at least it's like what's like 4 point something. Yeah, every 4.5 boxes are legendary, so like there could be a miss in a case, but there's a high chance there's not. What's going on, Dan? Our queue is empty. If you would like any personals, link will be in your chat. 159 different options currently. First one in will be first one ripped. So yeah, we're talking pretty much about cheap boxes, Magic, Legacy. What else do we talk about today? It's really interesting. I still want to talk about it. If anybody still wants to talk about it, Magic the Gathering now worth estimated 1 billion with a B, 1 billion, and it's an absurd number. Absurd. Let me just check this out. Over the course of 30 years, it's been very consistent on the amount of sets that have come out. And then it's just went boom, plus 48. So you take this number, 46 last year. We've already passed it, plus 48. They are just cranking out the secret lairs, online digital releases only, commander product, another secret lair, another non-digital. It's just set after set after set after set. And you have that new 30th anniversary bundle coming out. That's $1,000. No wonder they're assessed at $1 billion. But for how long can they keep this up? I don't know. I think it's great for the game, but long term, I don't know if they can keep it up. We'll see. It's definitely a cash grab opportunity for them. An LGS in Minneapolis. I mean, I would hope LGSs don't do that. We don't do that. We've never done that here, but I would hope they would be honest about it. Literally just take a box, open it up, box out, sell it. This box has 3 left. Next customer, box out, sell it. Again, our queue is empty. First one in will be first ripped. We do have that MetaZoo seance coming on Friday as well. Who's excited about that? Chase some number cards. It'll be a fun set to rip. We have a release event as well in the shop. That'll be fun. We've had a really good turnout of individuals coming to play. Didn't know if I was going to like the game, but the complexity of the game is crazy. Fourth wall effects, sliding effects. Interesting game mechanics. What else do we want to talk about today? Man, I've talked about tacos so much. That's all I want right now. Just some tacos. Boom, 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 boom. Got that song stuck in my head. Again, our queue is open. First one in will be first one ripped. We've been on fire today. First order, last pack, 2 boxes, Tunic. From Will, welcome to Wrath. Such a big hit. It's had some golden cards from some ETB boxes. Can't let these hands not be on fire anymore. Brent wants to do more crab dances. '76ers in Boston should start soon. That'd be exciting. We'll see how that one goes. Sean, what are you still chasing out of Crucible? Are you trying to get any big cards still, or are you just opening to collect it to keep them sealed? I'm missing quite a few cards for Crucible still. All right, looks like we did have an order come in. Sweet. Let's see what it is. Pokemon Sword and Shield, Lost Origins Stadium. Let me see if I can go find that. Oh, yeah, that's a big hit. I have yet to get one as well. All right. Be right back, guys. Let me go find this order, and we'll be good to go. Oh, yes. Hopefully. I pulled a big one earlier, a Tunic out of the second box of the day, though. It was pretty sweet. Here's a link in the chat if you would like any personals. We have one in the queue right now. I'm going to go in the back and grab it, and we'll be right back. I can't think of a card I really wanted a Crucible though. Maybe sweet to get that hero, but I don't know what else I want. I guess like the Arc Knight shard, right? I don't have one of those. That would probably be the only card I'd really want out of Crucible. I would guess. All right, so Pokemon Sword and Shield Lost Origin Stadium. Make sure this is it. Lost Origin, Battle, and Battle Stadium. You have a shard? Sweet. Did you pull it or did you buy it? All right, let's go. Hello, everyone. This is Brent with Latent Gaming. We're here to open up one Pokemon Sword and Shield Lost Origin Stadium for Sean L. Good luck. Let's go. We want an alt. That's what we want. Wow, that's pretty good. That is a massive hit. 4 packs. Bunch. 2 battle boxes. Battle boxes first, and then the loose packs right after that. My wife has pulled pretty much all of our fabled cards. She pulled the what's the big one? Library, Cold Foil. We sold that for like $1,300 right when it came out from Monarch. She pulled the this is the one from Tales of Aria. Machamp had your promo. I can't think what it's called. It's called. Beautiful though. No problem. No energy, break, or ball. No problem. His can. Buffalint. Machoke, Reverse, Spectre, Hollow. I can't think what is that? Crossin? Is that what it is? Is that the Fable from Tales? Crosham. Radiant. Gardevoir. There you go. We'll take it. No, that's not the card. Gudra V. It's not Solidity. Solidarity, I guess. Whatever. We usually ship out the code to the individual customer if they ask for it, because these are personals. During our group breaks, we sometimes will show them. Apom Reverse, Cramorant. Next battle box. No problem, I'll do that now. Show them, first come, first serve. Corsham, yeah, it is Corsham, that's what I thought. All right, first code. Second code. There you go. Yeah, we got that one. We have the library. We sold 1,300, and I bought the unlimited one so I could play it. Can't play it now because Prism's banned, but still have that one. I have not got an Uprising one. That's the one I haven't got recently. Still searching for that one. They're at a cheap spot right now, so. Swanna Reverse. Drapion V. I've always felt that Corsham, though, was not playable. It wasn't playable in draft ever. And I still don't feel like it's playable in CC or Blitz. Never been playable for me. The only one I think that would ever be close enough would maybe Lexi. But other than that, just not playable. Jinx Reverse. Mr. Mime. There's your code. Machop. Dugong. Code. Last one in this battle box. Then we got 4 more after that. Machoke again. Gyarados. Code card. 4 packs. Loose ones. See if we pull something. I do like the artwork in Portion. One of the better ones, I think. Super colorful. Superior. Code card. What's your favorite Fabled card in Flesh and Blood? Could be playability or looks. Mimikyu, Cristela. Code card. It does. The problem is the effect of the back effect that says like it just gets blown up. Like it gets blown up way too easy is my problem. Comfy. Code card. And the fact that your opponent, like, it revolves around both of you guys both playing elemental cards. C-Dot, Dustox, and that would be your last pack. Code card. And that'll do it for us. Thank you so much, Sean. We appreciate everything. I think my favorite, though, is definitely Library. If I for playability, but Caution for looks. Well, it is a tough question. I mean, it really depends on whether you play the game or whether you collect the game. The artwork's pretty sweet. Fables are a chase hit. They're super hard to pull, especially the cold foil ones now. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. I mean, you could also argue the original Fabled card, the Heart of Fendel, probably like the most popular one, but I don't have one of those either. I think Library was definitely the most playable one until the banning of Prism. The fact that you could like draw an extra card, super relevant. Force your opponent to actually have yellow cards. Otherwise, they were never getting rid of it. Perfect. Let's see here. Boom. The queue is empty. If anyone would like to pick up any personals tonight, here you go. Link is in the chat. 159 different options. The breaks for Wednesday are posted. Friday will be awesome. We have the next set of MetaZoo Seance releasing. Check it out. Chase the numbered cards. Step out and get some water. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back, guys. Appreciate the... Let's see here. Do we get anything in? All right, doesn't look like we have any orders. If you would like any personals, go ahead. Check the link in the chat. First one in will be first one ripped. Let's go ahead and do a magic one. We did a Flesh and Blood pack earlier to see what we would draft for first picks and considerations for the pack. Let's do a magic one. Do a magic one. We did a random one. Yes, thank you, Sean, for the codes. All right, let's see here. Let's do this. Let's look at the main screen. Here we go. We're going to open up an Innistrad Crimson Vow and do a pack one, pick one. See how what we get. Evaluate the cards. Again, I am not really a collector too much. I'm more of a player. So let's look how we look at this as a pack one, pick one, how we rotate the table. Good card. So with Magic, I like to go through it initially, know the cards. I will already know the set. So this card right here, a lot of people will just go, cool. It's a rare. I'm going to take it in a rare draft, especially lands early in the set so they can have the lands to play. But I feel like this is not a strong pick one, pack one. It's definitely a good value card, but it is not a strong pick one, pack one. So not a consideration. You want to be aggressive. This card is very good for the fact that it can create a blood token and it deals a damage. So very aggressive start. Vampires is a theme in this set. They do rely on each other. Flyers are always good, but it is a common card, so the likelihood that it'll come back is very high. 5-drop as well on top of that. It does have a good ability. It's a 3/3 flyer. It's not bad. Again, if you want to stay in the aggro matchup, so not bad. The fact this is a good one because it is a kill spell. Not a big fan of the exile in this set, so that is not an option. Death Touch, always a good choice. Could be not a pack one, pick one, but it could come back around if nobody's playing green. Good choice at green. Daybound's not bad. Interesting. So we're in our common or uncommon spot, and these most likely will not come back around. You might not see them in the draft as well. So we do got to look if this is a pack one, pick one. This is definitely a weaker pack. There's not a clear choice to what we would actually pick. This is not bad, because it is an effect that deals damage to the whole board. And this set did revolve around a lot of early 1-drop, 2-drop creatures. So it's not a bad pick. It's a 3-drop, it's an instant, and you create a blood token. There's a lot of ways to use blood tokens in this set. It is probably the pick, but let's look at the other options. Not really good for a pack one, pick one, but if it was an option on like pack two, pick three, and you were forced into blue, not a bad pick. This is also a very good option. So I think it's definitely between these two cards. The fact that it can gain indestructible for 2 mana, super reliable, super good. And it has an ability where if creature cards in your graveyard, you can transform them. So a 3/3, not a bad stat for 4, has an ability to gain indestructible, but at the same time, it can also transform into this bad boy, which can become massive. In draft, not so much, but it is an option. But the built-in indestructible, very hard to come by. It's one of the few cards in the set that has it. So while this is a strong card for board wiping, this card is a build-around card. And so we probably take this as our pack one, pick one, just for the fact that we could try to get into this vampire sub-theme, which this card is not good against. So it doesn't hurt us. And it still keeps us open to play a mono black, or we can build around it to get this ability. And indestructible is very hard to get around. There's no real kill spell that could kill it. So definitely a good, solid one, pick one. The rare was not good. If we were rare drafting and maybe week one, first draft, and I won lands, I might draft this. The fact if I'm trying to win, it would definitely be this pick. Again, our queue is empty. If you would like any personals, here's your link. Check it out. 159 different options currently available for you. I do think the crafting system in Pokemon is definitely good. That is one of my big gripes. I love Magic Arena, being able to play on my phone. But man, I don't like, it is a free game that you have to grind or pay. It's definitely pay to play game, especially historic. Whereas Pokemon, you could just drop 20 bucks and have any deck you really want, or trade, or code system. You could just straight trade with people. I do like that. But I do fact that if you really wanted to, you could buy codes. You could trade for codes. You can trade cards. Don't like Magic that you can't trade. That is one of my big gripes about Magic Arena. Can't trade. It's very frustrating. It's definitely paid to play. But this new crafting system for Pokemon seems like an interesting way to change it up. It works very well with Hearthstone. It'd be interesting to see how long this new method works, or if they go back to codes. We'll see. I mean, right now in Pokemon, I'm playing the Mew deck. Seems really good. It's very consistent. Very good deck. Exactly. That is also a good, interesting point. The fact that you get rare wild cards and most of your decks are rare based on the number of mythics. You just get a substantial amount of common, uncommon, and mythics, and then your rares are just dried up. That is a good point, and it happens quite a lot, actually. Quite a lot. No, Caleb didn't shrink. This is Brent. No, no. I wish you could dust an MTG as well, yeah. Caleb, but stronger. I don't know, Dick. I think Caleb could take me for sure. His size, he probably could take me. Maybe. If I got him to the ground, though, we'd be fair match. Did wrestle for some time. I might be able to do it. I might be able to. Again, our queue is empty. If you would like any personals. Oh, 100%. He would beat me in our probably for sure. For sure. Arm wrestling match? Yeah. He has more of like the body to like really force me to like go one way. If we got to the ground though, I might be able to take him. I might be able to take him. I can't convince him to do a dance though, so I don't know if I can convince him to wrestle either. So we'll see. If I can get him to wrestle, maybe we'll do a video on that. Not likely though. One of these days, I will get him to dance, and we will record it, and then we'll have a meme. 100% I could beat him on an MTG game. 100%. I could mulligan to 5 and probably still win. I might be able to beat him at a Pokemon game too. I'm pretty confident right now. I think we'd have to play a game that was very fair, like a board game, and we might have a fair shot. I think most card games, I probably could take them. Exactly. I just have to play mono red or something, right? Yeah. But I think if we played a board game, very fair, equal grounds, we could then determine. Catan would be a good one. It couldn't be the Game of Thrones one. I have too much experience with that one. But a Catan would be an Ascension deck building game. What's some good board games out there? What's your guys' favorite board games? That's a good question. What is everyone's favorite board game right now? Again, our queue is empty. If you would like any personals, check it out. 159 products currently. Wednesday breaks. Risk. Ooh, that is not a fair game. Whoever gets the bottom left corner, bottom right corner, always wins. They just keep that area and they finally like expand out. It's not a fair thing. Yeah, you definitely like Catan. I thought you were going to say like Ticket to Ride for a second, Rebecca, but Stratego, that is a great game. Good option. My favorite board game of all time, though, is Hero Quest. Hero Quest, and then a close second is Gloomhaven. Chess is technically considered a board game, yes. But yes, Hero Quest and Gloomhaven. Two of my favorite games, but definitely Hero Quest over Gloomhaven. For sure. Exactly. That is an old game. They came out with a new remake of it. Well, it's not even a remake. They just came out with it with expansions. The game is so expensive. Now, modern board game, in today's like modern, I mean, Gloomhaven's kind of modern. I do like, wow, what is that? What is that game, Rebecca, that we play with the squirrels and the beavers? Wow, I can't think of what it's called. Everdale? Everdale. Good game. If you could buy a board game right now, is it Everdale? Everdell. That's it. Everdell. If you could buy a board game right now, check that board game out. It's pretty much like a big in the middle. Let me see if I can get an image. Such a good game. Let me see here. Yeah. Here we go. Cool. We'll go to this one. Pull it up on the screen. Alien. Interesting. Is that a card game based? Tile based? What type of game is that? You can't even see this. Not even a good picture. That is not a good picture. Is that a good picture? Well, I can show this. Here we go. Good show. All right, Everdell. So the game has I think it's 4 players. You can play up to 6 if you get the expansion. You have this tree in the middle that is your resources. It kind of dictates your like different seasons. You have resources, like food and wood and gold and pebbles, and you're essentially either a rabbit or a squirrel or something of that effect, and you're trying to build these card games a civilization or like a fort to try to stabilize over the winters until you get to your 4 seasons, and then you have a point system at the end. Very good game. Highly recommend it. If you would get a board game, this would be the board game. So fun, so competitive, super relaxing. Really good game. I do like tile-based games as well. Like Rebecca said, the Haunted House, I think it's Haunted Mansion, great tile game. It's another good tile game. I think Haunted Mansion is the best one that I know of that's pretty popular. Haunted Mansion, I think is what it is. But Everdell, really good one. That's probably my third favorite game. In terms of deck building, definitely my favorite game. But I do like Ascension. All Ascensions, very good. I do like having to like sculpt my deck as we play. Again, if you would like anything, the queue is empty. Go ahead and check out our 159 products currently available. Haunted Mansion? Yeah. Yeah, Haunted Mansion is definitely a good one. What's another good one that we played recently? What is that Rhino game? Rhino Hero? If you like a really, really relaxing game with a bunch of people at the table and just talking, I think it's called Rhino Hero. Just make sure, yes, Rhino Hero. That's a very fun game as well. But you have to do it at the table. There's no and ifs or buts about it. Betrayal at House on the Hill. Is that what it is? Is it, or is that, I thought it was Haunted Mansion? Yeah, I mean it's an interesting game because you have um how do I explain it? You're a team of everybody going into this haunted mansion. As your turn, you're building out the mansion, so it's never the same. Every game is essentially never the same, and so you're all building out the mansion. There's an upstairs, downstairs, your floor, an elevator that you can find that goes to different floors, and eventually you run into a curse. And when you curse, if you get cursed, that player has to go away from the room, read a section of a book based on the tile, based on what number you roll, and they go into another room, and then they are the haunted, cursed person, and everybody at the table has to read a section of how to play. So it's really cool. So much randomness to it. You never really play the same curse ever twice. It's very fun to play. And a lot of times sometimes it's just you versus them. It's a free for all, like a win strategy, because when the person that gets cursed goes away, you might have a win strategy where you're all just trying to win, or you're trying to play last man standing, so you're attacking each other, or you're just trying to kill the person that who's cursed, or they're trying to murder your corpses. It's an interesting game. It's never the same outcome. There's expansions to it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like Gloomhaven too. If you have a play group and you want to play a game that lasts a year, like a solid year, it takes a year to finish this game. Gloomhaven, highly recommend. Kind of like a Dungeons and Dragon for board games, but very well done. Lots of pieces, thousands and thousands of pieces in this box. The game itself is well into the 100 plus. The box weighs a good like 20-30 pounds. It's super complex, a lot of unlocks. I could do a podcast purely on board games. I love board games. Do I love Magic more than board games? Probably. Again, our queue is empty. If you would like anything ripped tonight, go ahead and get your orders in. 159 products. Wednesday breaks are listed with Caleb. We have some new unique breaks going on. Friday, we have personals with Caleb as well. We have our new set, MetaZoo Seance. Come join the fun. We have a tournament as well at our shop for the new release. Chase those numbered cards. It's definitely a good strategy game, but it's one you have to play with 4 people. Unfortunately, Gloomhaven is a year-long commitment of 4 people, kind of like a D&D group, but board game based. Tiles, rooms, campaigns. It's very complex, very interesting. It was I think a couple years ago rated the #1 board game, but it's like in the top 5 right now. It has new expansions for it come out, but it does take a solid year. It's one of those legacy style games, I think is what they refer to it as. Character development, essentially. As your character hits a certain level, then it retires. You have an objective that you have to do. It's a very fun game. It's another fun game. What are your guys' other fun games you like to play? It could be tabletop, it could be video game. I like a good first person shooter game. Always liked the Halo franchise. This last one, highly disappointing. Highly disappointed in that last Halo game. I do want to get into tabletop more Warhammer. I have a bunch of Necrons. I just need to sit down and really dive into it. Exactly. That's what I said earlier. Heroes Quest, my favorite board game of all time. I think I said that a little bit before you came in. Heroes Quest and then Gloomhaven. Hero Quest, just iconic. I remember playing it when I was 5, 6, 7 years old with my parents. Kind of also like a legacy style game. They since recently have brought it back out as like an anniversary special. Have a bunch of expansions. Such a good game. I have the codex, but I have the one before they remade it. So I need to get the new codex. I mean, I can get it online and look at it that way. Um, I just need to sit down and paint and put together. I have all these boxes. I have my army. I just need to do it. I need time to sit down and relax, paint, cut, glue, just enjoy it. One of these days, I'll be able to catch up. Maybe when I take my next vacation, it'll be a stay-at-home vacation instead of a cruise. But that most likely will not happen. I don't think Rebecca will allow that. I think if we have another vacation, it'll be another cruise. I like cruising. I enjoy it a lot. Or I'll be doing stuff around the house. Again, our queue is empty. If anybody would like any personals, First one in will be first one ripped. Hey, you can take. Oh yeah, Disney cruise. Yeah, yeah. That's not expensive. That's not expensive. My brother likes Tyrannoids as well. Tyrannoids, however way you say it. That's what he likes to play. Yeah, Rebecca going on a Disney cruise without me. Are you kidding me? You would not enjoy it. There's no casino in a Disney cruise. But there's a lot more character development, and so you might enjoy it. You might enjoy it. You like to see your characters. Tyranids. Thank you. You know me. You know me by now. You got to break it out so I can say it. There is a lot of shows on Disney. That's right. That is true. That is true. All right. Have fun, relax, and hopefully it's successful for you, Rebecca. May the odds be ever in your favor. I'm not gonna lie. Putting our child down is it's becoming a task. It's becoming a task. Again, our queue is empty. If anybody would like any personals, go ahead and check the 159 products we currently have available in stock. See, that must be worth a pretty penny. I feel like everybody likes the chaos. Seems like that is a popular one. If you were just joining us, we were talking about board games. What's your favorite board game? It's Taco Tuesday. Anybody having any tacos? Yeah, 3,000. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. Hopefully you didn't pay $3,000 for that. Dominion. Good game. A solid game. Solid game. I probably have that in my top 10 for sure. Settlers of Catan, that's up there. That's like in my top 10 as well. If you missed it, my favorite game of all time, Heroes Quest, Gloomhaven. Both of them are legacy style games though. Do like Ascension style games. Everdell, really good game. Can't think of a really a new board game. What's a new board game I've been wanting? Heroescape, interesting. I've never played it. I've seen it played. I've just never played it myself. I'm trying to think. What is a board game I saw recently that I wanted to play and I haven't got yet? It's a good question. I can't think of a good one. I do like the Unlock series as well. The murder mystery or things like that. Escape room style board games. They're very interesting. But I like the Unlock series. Catan is a very good game, but the issue I have with Catan is how you start your game is so important. And if you start really bad, if your placement is really bad at the beginning, your whole game is done before it even begins. Before it even begins. How you set up, where you put your access to the port, if you're playing for the merchant trader aspect, so important. Again, our queue is empty. If you would like anything, go ahead and place an order. First one in will be first one out. 159 options currently available for everyone. Different price points. Wednesday breaks are listed. With Caleb, we have some unique original ones we've never offered before. Friday will be personals. We have our next biggest set coming out for MetaZoo, Seance. Caleb will be really ripping personals. We have an event if you would like to join us, a pre-release event at 7:30 p.m. Come join us. Exactly. I was going to say turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. There's this point at the very early in the game where you automatically know whether you are going to be very bored or you're going to be very included in the game and just beat everybody. There's no in between. How you set your roads up, super important. Where the resource management is, doesn't matter. I mean, die rolling is an element of randomness, but not really. It can be very cutthroat. I have a version of Catan, Game of Thrones. So not only does it have the Catan element of the winning and the placement, but it brings on an element of, like, if you ever watch Game of Thrones, you have the wall. Winter is coming. So you have a wall and you have your Game of Thrones area or your Catan area. And on one side of the wall, you have your wildlings. And every so often, or every round, the wildlings shift and they shift and they shift and they shift until they approach the wall and they go over the wall. They go over the wall, they start settling onto your lands and you can't collect resources. So it's really strategic. And if certain amount of wildlings cross over the wall, the game automatically is over. And then a scoring system is determined based on the number of guards you have on the wall. So not only do you have to build your fortresses in Catan, you also have to build your army on top of the wall to help like secure the wall. So like you have a multi-game within a game within a game. Pretty good, super complex. Catan's a very good game. I think, Lane, our next, that should be, if we have to play a board game with Caleb, it has to be Catan. That should be the board game. Again, our queue is empty. If you would like any personals, go ahead and check it out. 159 different products available for you. Different price points. Magic. What do we have? Magic, Pokemon, Flesh and Blood, Garbage Pail Kids. So many options. Final Fantasy. MetaZoo. Weiss Schwartz, Marvel. So many options for everybody. Check it out. What's other things? So we talked about board games. We can talk about board games all day long. I can talk about that all day long. What else do we want to talk about? Video games. Video games. Favorite video game? Do you prefer like Fable style game? Do you prefer shooting style games? Sports games? I know Caleb really likes Madden. That's his game of choice. I myself, I'm a first-person shooter at heart. Halo is definitely the one that I've played the most. Catan is coming to PS5. Wow, Rainbow Six Vegas was actually pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really good one. Very team strategic game. I'm just more of like the fantasy style, like shooting Halo, Gears of War, things of that nature. I do like Call of Duty to an extent. Yeah, everybody likes GameCube. But GameCube hit hard when that came out. GameCube was on fire. You had Smash. You had so many Mario Kart. I can't believe Catan is actually coming to PS5. That's interesting. I wonder if that's going to be like How many players can actually, if it's going to be an expansion where you can play up to 6 players online? I played a lot of Destiny 2. A lot of Destiny 2. Probably way more than I should have. I have played a little bit of No Man's Sky, and then there was a point where I can't. I have not upgraded. I have been holding back, holding back until there's really a game that's only PS5 exclusive. Once I'm forced to make the move, I'll make the move. I did buy an Xbox purely for the last Halo, and I was highly disappointed. The campaign super good, but I was really frustrated with the multiplayer and the fact that you can't play co-op campaign. Really frustrated. Interesting. Festival of the Lost. Arma 3, interesting. I don't know if I have played that. Lane's sitting on like a case of PS5s. That's how you know you're a hustler. Sitting on a case of PS5s. Again, our queue is empty. If you would like anything, go ahead and check out our 159 different products currently available. 5 PS5s, 3 Xboxes, and 7 Switches. You have the OLED. I might. Ooh, I don't have an OLED. I wanted one. I have the regular one. Might have to hit you up on an OLED one. Might have to hit you up on one. Maybe when I finally upgrade, I might pick that PS5 as well. I do. See, I have the old Switch as well, and I don't have the portable one. I have the one that connects to the TV. It's nice, but the OLED is the bougie, and I like to be a little bougie with my games. If they're not going to upgrade the system and they only want to make it like 4K, kind of 4K, then we have to. All Red Mario, that's a sweet one. I used to go with those like bougie ones. I had the Mountain Dew Xbox edition. I had the Halo 3 Xbox 360 edition. Let's see here. The Xbox One Halo edition. A graded copy of Animal Crossing. Those are hard to find right now. Those are some pretty pennies. Dan's like, yo, I'm going to pick up that extra PS5. That's nice. Yeah, the Animal Crossing one, that one's pretty, that's some hotness. I ain't gonna lie. Those were hard to find. Those were hard to get. Even the pre-orders, they were hard to get. Not gonna lie. Again, our queue is empty. If you would like any products, go ahead and check out our site, 159 different products readily available for you guys. I played Animal Crossing for about a good couple months. It was relaxing, but I just like shooter games more. I like first-person shooter. I enjoyed Fortnite. I like the no-build Fortnite, but I've always been a Halo, Destiny 2 style game. Played a lot of the Call of Duty, the new one recently. I just don't like the cheating. There's just so many hackers, so many cheaters. It gets frustrating. They ban 1 million and 1 million come back. Yep. Game Boy Color Green. Wow. That's classic. That's classic. What did I play? DS Diamond Pearl. That was a good one. That's a good one too. I like how Ben says vintage on Pokemon games. If you're gonna talk about vintage, that'd be like red, blue, yellow. That's vintage. Vintage. Young blood over there. Make us feel old. I probably have magic cards that are older than you. My dual lands are probably older than you. That's crazy. Nice. I didn't even know that. I thought it came out after yellow. I thought it was the one right after yellow. But still, in general, before his time. Again, our queue is empty. If anybody would like any personals ripped, now is your chance. First one in will be first ripped. Do have Wednesday personals or Wednesday group breaks listed as well. If you'd like to pick any of those up, come check us out on Friday. We have a tournament for the new MetaZoo releasing Seance set in our store. We also are be doing personals all night for MetaZoo. That is true, Ben. That is true. I did like black and white as well. I'm trying to think, what is my favorite? What was my favorite set? It's hard to top the classic, but Platinum I think was just better. Yeah. That is correct. That is one thing I don't like about these new games coming out, and it's just been a bad thing for the last probably 10 years, is games coming out non-complete. Half the game done, DLC comes out a month or two later, and then now we have a complete game when they could have just waited or installed it, or you can see it in the map in the distance that there's something there. It's already developed, and they're just waiting to DLC it. That is one thing that really irks me with the gaming industry now. Incomplete games. It's just cash grab at this point. And I'll pay it every time. That's the problem. That's the problem. I also enjoyed that you could play the original ones on the 64 with what was it, Stadium? Pokemon Stadium. I enjoyed that a lot when I was younger growing up. Playing like Red Blue on the TV. That's exactly why I liked Platinum Lane. The fact that you could like use your other Pokemon, transfer them into the game, and use them, and there was that whole like unity between all of the first couple gens. They don't really do that much now. I did like the. I'm not gonna say it wasn't the worst game, but I did like the Pokemon Legends Arceus for that they came out for the Switch. Wasn't bad. It was a different way to play the game. It wasn't bad at all. I feel like you could rush the game if you really wanted to, or you could take your time and find everything. Anybody else play the Legends, Pokemon Legends? Exactly. Shining Pokemon. Yes. When that first got released, the first game, wow, that took forever to get shiny Pokemon. Even Pokemon Go to an extent. Again, our queue is empty. If anyone would like any personals, go ahead and check it out. First one in will be first one ripped. Do, do, do. Let's look at some sweet decks that's currently destroying Magic. What do we want to look at? What do we want to look at? Standard, maybe? Anybody watching the basketball game right now tonight? Looks pretty close. It's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Nice little opener. The Celtics would be up by like 5 or 10 points by now. Again, our queue is open if you would like anything in the to rip. Here's a link in the chat. 159 products currently available. Step out and get a drink right quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, guys. Let's see if anything came in. Boom, boom. All right, looks like our queue is still empty. If you like any personals, go ahead and check it out. What are we looking at today? Look at how standard currently looks in Magic the Gathering. These mid-range decks have just been taking over. Even with the banning of Meat Hook, they're still holding so strong. Delver was not a deck before the Meat Hook. It just got way too classed, way too high classed over by these other decks. It's making a comeback. I think this is the deck to look out if you're really trying to play a tournament and spike some decks. Counter spells, always a good thing. You can play a turn 1, turn 2 threat. Not a bad option right now. But I do think these mid-range decks, they're too competitive. They outgrind everybody. If I had to go to a tournament, I'd probably play this Jund one. It's probably the best deck, I think. It has the better options of kill spells, creatures. Yeah, definitely probably the better deck. This card by itself, every deck's running it. I am still surprised this is in standard. Why they will allow this card is really good. Create a guy that creates tempo, especially for decks that can't produce enough mana. Helps with the multicolor decks. You can run 3, 2 color, 3 color. Easily splashes a 3rd color. You get to filter your hand on your next turn, and then you get a guy that can essentially create a haste token of like a threat. Pair that with this card, you just pretty much get unlimited guys every turn that kill something. And it's not just kill, it gives them ---- counters, which is very relevant. Very relevant. Gets around a lot of cards. This card's still an all-star card. Reason why this card is $50 for a reason. Sheldred is just an all-star. So good. But again, if you were on a budget and you needed to go to a tournament, I think this is definitely an option right here. This deck is pretty solid. Pretty solid. Again, we have our queue open. If you would like any products, please check the link in the chat. We have 159 options currently available. Different price points. Wednesday breaks have been listed with Caleb. Unique ones that we have never offered before. A 10 mixer ETB, 10 spots. Friday, we have personals with Caleb. We have our next new set coming out, MetaZoo Seance. We also have a tournament, 7:30 p.m. here at our headquarters. Check us out. Come join. Join the fun. If you don't know how to play, we will teach you. Pretty fun game. A lot of mechanics. Check it out. What can I say? Let's check out what we're doing this week, just so everybody's aware. Again, we have a nice 159 products currently available, ranging from Magic, Pokemon, Flesh and Blood, MetaZoo, Japanese White Schwartz. We have some Marvel, some Star Wars. A lot of options for you guys currently to pick from. Nostalgics. Our break schedule for this week. Let's take a look at it so you're aware. For tomorrow's action, we have Final Fantasy. This should be one of our last Final Fantasy boxes. We currently are waiting to get some more in. Of course, we have our Pokemon section, some Japanese if you like Japanese Pokemon. We're bringing back MetaZoo Nightfall booster box. MetaZoo Nightfall, probably one of the better sets of MetaZoo. Just in time for our Friday release of Seance. Of course, you can't go wrong with Magic the Gathering Double Masters. One of the best sets you can double up on. Time Spiral, always a classic to open. We have Garbage Pail Kids. If you're familiar with the original ones, this is like the same set almost. Very cool set to open. Some stickers and stuff inside of this. Our nostalgic set that we are currently offering, a new game that we are offering. Pretty sweet, kind of like Hearthstone. And then like I said, our Pokemon 10 ETB box Mega Mixer #1. This is a new thing we are opening. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. We're doing Hidden Fates, Celebration, Evolving Skies, Shining Fates, Vivid Voltage, Pokemon Go, Sun and Moon, Lost Origin, Astral Radiance, and Fusion Strike. All ETBs. 9 spots, excuse me. Come join this amazing fun. First time we've offered this. Random energy style. You'll be assigned 1 energy. Here's your choices, randomly given to you. Great way to get into Pokemon. Should be fun. Again, our queue is currently open. If you would like any products, take a look at the link in the chat. And 63 at the half apiece. What a great opening game between the 76ers and Boston. What a great game. What a great game. Anybody watching that game? Anybody doing anything in chat? Anything exciting? Gonna make me jealous by having Taco Tuesdays. That's always fun. I love me some tacos. I should make a taco dance. Let me post out to social media, see if anybody wants to join the stream. I'll go to Twitch, I guess. That's a good one to share. We'll do this one. We'll do a nice little share. Post this on Facebook. What is everybody doing in chat? Anything exciting? Again, our queue is open. If anybody would like any personals, go ahead. Here's another link if you haven't seen it yet. In your chat, 159 different products currently available. Let me go ahead and share this on social media, see if we get anything. Wow, that took a long time, but at least it worked. Sorry guys, just posting the social media, see if we can get some more people into the chat. See your hashtag. Did he put up a fight? How was bath time? Let's see your hashtag magic. Hashtag MTG. Next. We'll go to my feed. Share. Perfect. See if we get any more people on. Yeah, he's been doing that a lot recently. He's been doing that a lot. It's not the worst thing, but yeah, as soon as you left, we talked about a lot more board games, Rebecca. Lots and lots of board games. Talked about Pokemon. Favorite Pokemon games. Didn't miss anything really after that. Again, our queue is currently empty. If you would like any products, go ahead and check the link in the chat. 159 different products. Wednesday breaks listed. A new MetaZoo coming out this Friday too. Come check that out with Caleb Personals. Come chase the number cards. We do have a tournament as well. 7:30 p.m. over here at Layton Gaming at our headquarter location. Should be a fun time. If you do not know how to play, we will come and let you come teach you how to play, let you learn. MetaZoo Seance. Do 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 do. I got that song stuck in my head for some reason. So, what is everybody doing in chat? Anything exciting tonight? Am I watching the basketball game? You might want to talk about the $1 billion Magic the Gathering standard. Rebecca, did you get your Halloween costume figured out? I know you were trying to go out and shop for that today. A cookie and your Cookie Monster. Did you get a costume that looks like Cookie Monster? Interesting choice. You can just dye your skin blue. You haven't even started. That's right. That's right. You were making them instead of buying them. That is right. Pizza. It's Taco Tuesday. Why didn't you get tacos? Oh, okay. Such. It's Tuesday though. How could you forget? It's Taco Tuesday. Nice stretch. Do do. Let's see. What do we want to look at? We looked at the PSA submittals earlier. Ones we were thinking about submitting. What else can we do today? What else can we do today? Talked about the $1 billion. Still an issue, I think. Five new cards. Let's see. What are the new cards in Brothers that I know I want to look at? The cards that I think are going to see a super amount of play. I think the Painlands will see a massive amount of play. I think the Retro Artifacts will see a super amount of play. At least like high demand. What else do I think? Probably the Artifact lands. I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. Brothers comes out November 18th, so that's soon. It's in a month. That'll be exciting. We have the next MetaZoo coming out this Friday. Final Fantasy's coming out in December. We got a lot of stuff coming out. We got a lot of stuff coming out. What other stuff do we have? When's the next Flesh and Blood coming out? And that should be soon as well. Mm-hmm. When is that coming out? When is the next set coming out for Flesh and Blood? Let's look. Dynasty comes out November 11th. So that's really close to Magic. That is a week apart. That is crazy. You have Dynasty coming out November 11th, and then November 18th, you have Brother of War for Magic coming out. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. That's too close, I think. I wonder whose idea was to put them that close together. Again, our queue is currently empty. If you would like anything, any personals, go ahead and check out our 159 different products currently available on our website. Yes, could be pricing some cards or win. All right, let's be a little productive. Price some of our MetaZoo singles. We do have our Charizard that we'll be giving away relatively soon. We're finishing up all the touches on it now for the montage for the 1000th promo that we've done. We'll be giving away this PSA 10 Pokemon Celebration Charizard Holo Classic Collectible Base Set card. Not a bad giveaway. Perfect 10. Let's see if I can get the back correctly. There we go. Nice card. Be giving it away to one lucky person who comments in the video when we post it. That should be fun. So let's look at some of these MetaZoo cards as we go. Let's go. What's everybody doing in the chat? Anything exciting? Anything new? Eating anything? Watching the basketball game, opening game? I do apologize that our music is not working. Unfortunately, we're having problems trying to find a new playlist that works with YouTube. We are working on one. I do assure you that. First edition. This is another dollar. Learning some cards as we go. Fresno Nightcrawlers. Nice little dollar pile as well. Gonna up some prices as we go. Trying to understand the cards as I read them. Second edition. Cryptid Nation second edition, but which one? This one. 43. That's also a dollar. Go to the next one. How's everybody doing in chat today? Currently, we have nothing in the queue. If you would like anything, go ahead and check out the link in the chat. There's 159 different products currently available. Our group breaks are listed for Wednesday with Caleb with a unique one at the end. A 10 ETB mixer. 9 spots. Should be fun. Easy way to get into Pokemon itself. Very affordable. Check it out. Friday, we have personals with Caleb as well. Do check that out. We have a new release set for MetaZoo called Seance. Come check out your opportunity to pull a numbered card. We will also be hosting a MetaZoo release event at our shop at Layton Sports Cards. Come check us out. Great opportunity to learn the game. Very friendly, very good community. Check us out. All right, so what else are we looking at? Right now, I'm simply just looking at some MetaZoo cards so I can understand the game a little better. Game is very complex, but it's really awesome to look, really awesome to play. The artwork is pretty cool. Let me show you as we're going along. I mean, this artwork is just insane. So good. Has that old school feel to it. Can also put this one at $1 as well. This might be a little more. Next one up. There we go. First edition UF Nightfall. Yes. What is this one worth? This one is also worth. This one's also. Next one up. How's everybody in this night doing? Anybody watching the game? Really close at halftime. It's like the third quarter essentially started. I thought Celtics would be up by 5 points by now, but 76ers look pretty solid so far. Of course, Harden is going off. 23 points already, third quarter. What is this one? Second edition? Yes. Second edition. Cryptic Nation. Reverse Hollow. Perfect. How's everybody in chat doing? Anything exciting? Our queue is currently empty if you would like to get anything. 159 products currently available. Again, here's your link in the chat. I think we've already done this one. Did not check to see if there was any duplicates. Probably should have done that. These are all the same. These are the same. These are the same. Which is nice. Perfect. Right now, we're just going through some MetaZoo cards, looking at the cards, just getting some experience looking at them, seeing what decks they go into. Again, the queue is empty if you would like any personals. Go ahead and check that out for 159 different products. Wednesday breaks. Wampus Cat. Interesting name. Interesting name. Big Bird. What I do like about this game is if a deck gets too powerful, they will print stuff that pretty much just neutralizes the whole deck. These are really cool way to solve the problems without banning. I do think that is a great strategy. Flesh and Blood tries to do that, but at some point with their living legend status, sometimes it's just not enough, and they do have to take that into their hands. I think Magic is that is a problem with Magic, is the testing team just does not put enough effort in really understanding how broken some cards really are. Personal opinion over the years, though. It's a sweet card. I think this is the Nightfall Collection promo. Yes, it is. This is not a reverse, so this is $2. Is this a reverse or a full hollow? This is a hollow. Interesting choice here. This one as well. Again, our queue is currently empty. If you would like any personals, go ahead and check the link in the chat for you. 159 different options currently available with different price points. Something for everyone. Let's put another card out. Death Beam. It's like he's trying to kill a plant or something. Cryptid Nations 2nd edition? Interesting. Number 23 out of 150. This is a hollow. Interesting. Price. That's a good price. Let's do that. That's a good price. Next one up is Ghost Train. Ghost Train. Interesting. Second edition. Cryptic Nation. This will be a full hollow. This is also. How about Sam? Sam I Am. Second edition as well. Cryptic Nation. This is a 3. Love Land Frogman. Love that image. Little mage, little frog. Again, our queue is currently open. If you would like any personals, go ahead and check out the link that's currently in the chat. First thing in will be first one ripped. This is a hollow or reverse? It is a hollow. This is a hollow. Nomo. That's a good name. Nomo. Momo. Nightfall, first edition. There we go. We got that hollow. Sweet. Next one. Boil Hoover. That's an interesting little, like, soup frog, I guess. Again, our queue is open. If you would like anything tonight, go ahead and put your orders in. First one in will be first one ripped. How about a Chupacabra? Chupacabra. Chupacabra. I think this is the promo exclusive one from PhD. It's a hard call. Go with if we sell, we sell. Next one, Iowa Dragon. This is a first edition Wilderness. These are not. These are promos. Hero Quest promos, I guess. 21 to 66. Nope, that's not it either. Kickstarter? All right, we gotta figure this one out. Don't know price for this. Again, our queue is open. If you would like anything, go ahead and check the link in the chat. 159 products. Wednesday's breaks have been listed as well. Be the reverse. What is the reverse? Yeah, there we go. Reverse, 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 reverse. Easy. That was easy. Break sheet. There you go. We'll be on for about another 25 minutes. If anybody would like anything ordered, go ahead and check the link in the chat. Otherwise, we will call it a night. About 25 more minutes. This is a full hollow, reverse hollow off, hollow on. Let's go ahead and check this out. 2, there you go. See what I'm seeing. Dollar, 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 dollar. We'll go here on this price. Jackalope. That's an evil jackalope. What is this? A full hollow as well. This one is a solid price. How about a green clawed monster? That lighting just does not work, does it? There you go. First edition Wilderness is also a good price. How about Bigfoot? Everybody likes some Bigfoot. Again, these are MetaZoo cards. If you're interested in the game, here is a nice sweet taste. Looking at the cards currently available in the game. Cryptic Nation, UFOs, Wilderness. We are just going through it. This is considered a reverse hollow. You can see on it. So let's go reverse. Check the price. Perfect. Next card. Black Dog. I feel like we've done this one already, but pretty certain on the price. Yep. We have not done this one though. Turbocharge. This would be a full hollow. How about Hateful? Again, our queue is currently empty. If you would like any personals tonight, now is your time. We will be calling it in about 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Interesting one. Bell Witch. Uno más. I think we have done this one already, and I'm pretty confident in price. But you guys can see the art. Everybody likes little hollows. Lightning splits. A hollow is cool. Good card. Is it really what we priced it at? Because it's must be interesting price. How about obsidian? Okay. Turbocharge. I think we've done this one already. Pretty comfortable with the essay. That price. What a grumpy little tree. How's everybody in chat doing tonight? Anything exciting? What an Oklahoma octopus? Cumberland Dragon is the next one. Cumberland Dragon. Which one is this? First edition Wilderness. First edition Wilderness. This one. This is a full hollow. All right, easy. Boom. That was easy. Yeah. All right, everyone. The queue is currently empty. If you would like any personals, go ahead and check the link in the chat. We'll be on about another 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Unless we get more in the queue. I'll be right back. Step out, get some water. Let's check this card out. Headless Horseman. Headless Horseman. What are we? Nightfall First Edition. Yes, this is a full holo. And we are looking at... It's a holo. Next one. How about Unicorn? Unicorn. Seems like it would be a really good card. Problem is that health is only 30. It's a Pin Club card. You can only get it in the pin set. So that's pretty sweet. 5 of 13. Okay. This one. Wow, it's pretty expensive. Oh. So this is second edition Flatwood Monster. Cryptic Nation. Cryptic Nation. Second edition. This is a holo. And this is a, it is, right? 13 and 159. Uno Mas. This is an Uno card. Perfect. 2. Again, the queue is empty if you would like any personals. The link has been put in the chat. There's 159 different products. Wednesday breaks have been listed. New MetaZoo set seance coming out Friday with Caleb. We have our special tournament hosting as well. If you're interested in playing or learning the game, we will be happy to teach. Check out the set. $25 spot. Price support added. At the door. Should be a good time. Always a good time. We have a great community coming out on Friday. This set should be really popping. I think it's going to be a good set for the... Definitely going to be chasing the number cards for sure. Again, the queue is empty if anyone would like any products. The link is again in the chat for you. All right, what else we do? What else we do? We also have our Charizard promo going on within our montage releases. Let me go ahead and put that on the screen for you. One lucky person who comments, likes, subscribes, and all the jazz will get a chance to enter this PSA 10 Charizard from the 25th celebration. What a great way to spend no money to try to enter a chance. And this is purely because we reached 1,000 Charizards on stream. Great giveaway. Look forward. It'll be coming soon to YouTube. Look for that. Let's look at some more MetaZoo cards as we go along. Again, we'll probably stay all, how much longer we have? About 10 more minutes. If nothing comes in the queue in the next 10 minutes, we will call it a night for the night. If you would like any personals, again, the queue is open. First one on will be first one ripped on stream. In the meantime, let's look at some MetaZoo cards. So, this will be a Hollow First Edition Nightfall card. Not a bad price. It's like a little troll action going on in this picture. Can't imagine me rocking that here. So this is a first edition Nightfall as well. This is a reverse hollow instead of a full hollow. You could not tell the difference. This is a full hollow on picture, and this one it's only on the actual object. Again, our queue is empty if you would like any personals. First one in will be first one ripped. Another 10 minutes or so, and we will call it a night. What is hollow or regular? This is a regular. Headless Horseman. This will be Nightfall, first edition. This is a straight base card. I wonder why it's that price. Is anybody doing anything exciting in chat? Anything tonight? Anything later on this week? I'd like to know. This is a reverse hollow. About 8 more minutes or so. If nothing's in the queue, we will call it a night. First come, first serve at this moment in time. The queue is currently empty. 159 different products available across multi-TCG products. Another reverse hollow. Nightfall, first edition. Reverse. Mad Gazer. This will be a Wilderness first edition as well. Reverse. Here's another reverse. I like this artwork. Bending metal with fire. Seven minutes left. Wow, Celtics did a deep run in the third. Wow. Up by 10 points. Crazy. I did think Boston was probably favored by a 5-point margin. That's what I guessed. Looks like it's they had a deep, deep third run. Interesting. Never too safe though. Fourth quarter, anything can happen. James Harden can go ham. Next card, Ozark. John Henry, mining it up. Sinkhole Sam. It's not a reverse. How do we not have this? Interesting. Scorching. Little reverse foil action. Prices great. First edition. This will be the reverse. Spectre Moose. This will also be a Nightfall first edition as well. It is also a reverse. Let's do this bad boy. Another first edition. This is also reverse. Chibi, Cumberland. Cumberland Dragon reverse. There we will go in about another 3 more minutes. The queue is currently empty. Again, here is the queue. If you would like anything to order tonight, there is the link. Queue is open. First one in will be first one ripped. Wednesday breaks are also listed. This will be with Caleb. We also have a new set releasing on Friday as well. MetaZoo Seance. You'll be trying to chase for the number cards. What are we doing? What are we doing? Exciting. Again, just a couple more minutes left in the stream. If anybody doesn't want anything, now is your chance. Otherwise, we will end it for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with group breaks with Caleb. Here's the Charizard promo that'll be happening soon. A montage. We did reach 1,000 Charizards. This will be given away to one lucky winner, coming to a person who comments, subscribes, and all the jazz on our one video. We'll be posting it. Probably going to be something on the lines of your favorite Pokemon. But here's your chance. PSA 10 Charizard. Hard to come by these. Again, our queue is empty. If you would like anything, now's your chance. Here you go. Looks like Sam's ripping something big next door in sports. If you want to check it out, sports is going on as well. Let me drop a link to the sports side. If you like to check out sports side, here you go. Looks like he pulled a Scotty Barnes red refractor. Here's our sports channel if you're interested in that as well. It's a big hit. Wait a little bit longer. It looks like we have some people looking and browsing right now. Let that see what happens with that, and then if not, we will call it a night. Again, our queue is currently open. If you would like anything, now is your time. Now is your time. So we have some people still browsing, so let's just give it a moment. Otherwise, we will call it for the night. Be back Wednesday tomorrow with Caleb. Group breaks. We have a crazy group break happening tomorrow. 10 ETB. 10 ETBs. Different ones from across Pokemon. 9 spots. Should be fun. Excuse me there. Let me show you one time. Here we go. This is tomorrow's break schedule, just so you guys are aware. Final Fantasy, one of our last boxes that we have. Pokemon, Japanese Pokemon. We're bringing back MetaZoo Nightfall, one of the better sets to hit things. So for those looking to complete your sets, that's your chance right there. We have Seance releasing on Friday, so there's your next chance for some new MetaZoo. Of course, you can't go wrong with Double Masters. Always a great time. And right here, plus Infinity Box Topper promo to one random lucky person. We have a Time Spiral. We have a Dual Dungeons & Dragons Baldur's Gate and Forgotten Realms. So AFR, we have Garbage Pail Kids, Nostalgics, and again, our Pokemon 10 ETB Mega Mixer. First time we've offered this. 9 spots. Check it out. All right, let me check the queue one more time, see if everybody's available. Nope. All right, we are going to call it a night. Everybody have a great night. Again, tomorrow, Caleb will be coming back for group breaks, and then Friday as well for personals with our new MetaZoo Seance release with our event at 7:30 in the store. Hopefully everybody had a great night. See you guys tomorrow.